Guess what, my friends? You've woken up to a new week where we're getting first party Nintendo Switch game updates and announcements. Heck freaking yes. And it is a Good Morning Mario and Good Morning Switch fans. The greatest leaker on this face of the earth has spoken, and the news is so good. Plus, we've got really good news if you're a Joycon fan and a super awesome Nintendo product that you can pre-order now. So what's going on already? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Hope you're doing fantastic. If you're new here, this is the best place to be as we wait for all those Switch games to finally come out. And it seems like they are closer than ever before. I want to kick it off with something fun to start your Monday off right. Look at this cutie car. Look at this great, amazing car that is a wind-up car. You can pull it back, it zooms forward, it's made by Good Smile, and it's everything. It's supposed to release for $25.99 in Q4 of 2024, but you can pre-order it now, and I freaking need this. I think Kirby and the Forgotten Land is the best Kirby game. It was risky, it was bold, it actually worked, and this mouthful Kirby car is so sick. This is a toy that my future kids need to have. This is a toy that, frankly, I need to have. This is something I think my set needs in the back of these videos, and it just looks so good. It has zoom action, and if you want to get one, you can go to goodsmile.com, probably. Good Smile. I don't know. You can go to Good Smile, search Good Smile Kirby Car, and you can pre-order this beautiful, amazing gift for yourself or for any Nintendo fan. Joy-Con are a bit of a touchy subject. I know some people love their Joy-Con. They're cute, they're colorful, they allow for multiplayer right out of the box. A lot of people hate their Joy-Con. The Joy-Con have been responsible for drift. Oh, one of the worst diseases a piece of electronic hardware can ever get is drift, and there's no vaccine unless you're going to open the whole thing up and really get in there and get down and airy. But drift has been a plagued problem for Nintendo Switch since its inception, so some people have been wanting the Joy-Con to go away. We don't know what kind of controller Switch 2 will have. There's been rumors of like no Joy-Con, rumors of yes Joy-Con, but I think today we have our best confirmation that Joy-Con are here to stay. Now, don't get too upset because I have hopes that Nintendo could improve upon these Joy-Con, eliminate drift, make them a bit bigger, and make them a bit better. They'll want to distinguish accessories, I think, between Switch 1 and Switch 2 because money, but here is what we've got going on. Immersion Technologies re-upped their haptic patent license with Nintendo. Now, Immersion makes the haptic technology in the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. So that's the stuff that makes the Joy-Con like rumble and make sound and move. And, you know, like, how many ice cubes are in my Joy-Con? 4. That's Immersion. Immersion gave you that weird sense of I'm stuck in a water glass immersion. It was cute at the time. Trust me, 1-2 Switch wasn't all bad, was it? But according to Immersion, that this renewal allows Nintendo to keep using haptic feedback technology in its future product offerings, which is expected to be Nintendo Switch 2. I suppose this could mean that they are going to make a non-Joy-Con controller with haptics, but I don't know. I think since they're re-upping the patent, it's the same patent, it's for the Joy-Con, they're using the same company. I think Nintendo will want to keep this methodology and this sort of consistency. Maybe they will let Joy-Con work back and forth, but I do think if they continue with Joy-Con, Joy-Con will be better. Joy-Con will be bigger to fit the bigger Switch 2 screen, and Joy-Con will be different in some way to encourage you to rebuy them, and they can make all sorts of new colors and all sorts of new special editions and, you know, maybe get people back on board and promise no drift. Like, that would be a great thing if they said, like, these Joy-Con won't drift. Nintendo probably won't acknowledge that, but it would be sick if they did. Either way, this is the best indicator yet that Joy-Con are here to stay. Immersion Technologies with the re-up on the patent, you can count ice cubes at least for another few years. Now, the good stuff, the big thing that makes this week so exciting, started with a tweet. It always starts with a tweet. Hey Nintendo, I think it'd be really awesome and cool if you drop more news about this in March 10th. Grammar may not be A+, but the idea is absolutely superstarific. We need a release date for Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. Currently the most exciting Nintendo Switch announcement that's actually happened for 2024. And Pioro had something to say. Pioro is the boss. Pioro is the one. Pioro is the bird who always hears the word. And he says, Mario Day falls on a Sunday this year, but ... and then reposts this call for Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door info. He then follows it up by saying, also this one with a gift from Luigi's Mansion, indicating that both Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion 2 are getting updates this week. Now, we have no release dates for either. We have a window for Luigi's Mansion 2, which is summer, but we have nothing for Paper Mario TTYD. Now, Pioro is being a bit mysterious here because he says Mario Day falls on a Sunday, but so is he indicating that Nintendo is going to actually announce stuff on a Sunday? They don't really ever do weekend announcements. They always do things during the work week. So that would be beyond bizarre. March 10th is Sunday, so Mario Day does fall on a weekend. So maybe Nintendo is going to get in on it earlier in the week. So you could interpret Piero's Mario Day falls on a Sunday this year, but as like, even though it's a Sunday, Nintendo's got stuff to share. Or you could interpret it as Mario Day falls on a Sunday this year, but they've got announcements earlier in the week to make up for it. And I do believe we're going to get a release date for Paper Mario, and I do believe we're going to get a release date for Luigi's Mansion 2 with new trailers and Nintendo coming in announcing some features for Luigi's Mansion 2 and maybe showing off more of what makes Paper Mario, a remake that is worthy of your $60 purchase on Switch, because you better believe that it's going to be a full price game. Now, it could be a really exciting time if they announce imminent release dates. Luigi's Mansion 2 is rumored to be coming out in June or July, although depending on how slight the summer schedule is, Nintendo could push this to August or even September. But I don't think Nintendo will do that, as I believe they have announced the first half of their year, and they will have an upcoming direct to cover the second half of the year. But the real exciting one is Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, because when does that come? We know Princess Peach Showtime is March 22nd, but after that, it's blank. April and May are blank, and those are months that Nintendo typically likes to use for a notable release. Now, in theory, they could wait till June, but are they really going to go 2 months, a total of a 3-month gap, without any first-party release? I don't believe it. I think Nintendo absolutely will not go more than 2 months, meaning April or May should be the release date for Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. And you could say, Zach, that's so soon, there's not enough time, how are you going to pre-order? But we have the perfect use case scenario for this with Paper Mario and the Origami King. Paper Mario and the Origami King was announced about 2 months, well, its release date was announced about 2 months before it actually came out. The game was announced previously, and this Paper Mario could fit the exact same recipe, especially considering it is an older game coming back to Switch. It doesn't need as much hoopla, like the hoopla is there for it, right? People generate it themselves by either playing the game, knowing about the game, or seeing those rotten eBay prices. So Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door could very easily be an April or May release for Nintendo Switch. And they could do a late April release if they're going to announce this in the first full week of March. That would still give about 6 weeks until the game came out, and 6-7 weeks, like that's plenty of time to market a remaster/remake. Or they could go with May. Either way, though, we'd be playing this thing very, very soon. And I think just getting first-party announcements, Nintendo waking up and saying, hello, we have more than just our partner showcase. We have more than just indie games. Rest assured, Paper Mario and Luigi's Mansion are coming, will be a great stepping stone towards more releases. And once we get the release dates for these games, you can almost ensure yourself that, hey, there's more coming after, especially if these two do fall in the April to July timeframe that we're expecting. Now, Nintendo does like to do things in kind of bunches, so there's no reason why Nintendo couldn't also make another announcement. Some people have hypothesized maybe Luigi's Mansion 1 will be ported to Switch, considering then 1, 2, and 3 would all be available on the platform. And Nintendo has liked to use like older GameCube games to hype up the release of sequels, as they did with Pikmin and as they've done with Metroid Prime. So that would be another fun announcement that Nintendo could make, alongside the typical Mario Day-like sales and maybe some sort of promotion. But this is huge news. This is great news. And I'm very grateful for Mario Day. Will it be on a Sunday? It could be, but probably not. I'm betting that this thing happens this Tuesday or this Thursday. Piero's 100% record. He knows when to bat. If he's going to say it, it's going to happen. He's talking about both games. We're getting announcements and trailers and info on both these things. It's going to be a fun time, and I cannot wait to freaking play Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door with all of you on stream on this channel. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Did this make your week sound a lot better? Because it sure did for me. So I appreciate all of you. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay positive out there. And until next time, SwitchForce out.